It's preparing to live stream.
Wow.
Jay, we're live. We're live on YouTube.
We're live. My God.
We're live on YouTube. I'm just
I don't know what to say now. I've run out of things to say. It's too. I'm like a rabbit in the headlights.
I'm just resizing my window so I can see the chat on the right and see if
resizing your window, James. That sounds filthy.
If you know, get it in there. It's Monday though. It's Monday and it's towards the end of the working day. Maybe no one will join us today.
Could be actually. That's probably happened before with one of our chats, right? We've never actually bothered checking whether actually, and probably we should if anybody's actually watching. That would be a good start, I think, when you're YouTubing. It's certainly a good indicator of success, at least, isn't it? Whether anybody's actually watching.
Exactly. Or maybe actually I need to type something first. Let me do. Hello.
Is anybody there?
Anyone there? Well, we've got 4 people watching. I mean,
have we? Is that a record? That must be a record, isn't it?
I can see it's your mum.
Yes, your mum, my mum.
My mum, my brother, and our next door neighbour.
Who's just being nosy.
Yeah, who's just being nosy. Oh, hey, the Wombat Credenza. Hey, I'm watching. Well, thank you for joining.
Wow. Thanks for watching, guys. This is a real achievement for us, getting other people watching us.
Alfredo,
we normally just sit and watch each other's channels. That's all we do, and comment on them enthusiastically. You know, people, members of the public actually watching us is marvelous. Yeah.
So you guys are the only ones that count. So Alfredo, who likened me to the ginger villain from Megamind, is on. Thank you, Alfredo.
I watched your chat with Nick yesterday. I thought that was brilliant. Very funny.
Yeah.
It's good laugh.
Christopher from London. Christopher lives in Essex. He's had a couple of 911s.
Well, you can't have everything in this life, James. Essex, it is what it is. We wish him all the luck in the world.
Absolutely. He's going to be coming on my podcast on Friday this week. His episode is almost ready to go.
Excellent. I should listen to that. Yeah. Very good.
Test Drive Scotland. Okay.
Oh.
Yes. I love a bit of Scottish viewership.
And, well, they tend to like the gingers, don't they? A bit more up there. So,
this is
strong.
This is like partly Irish, partly Scottish.
Yeah. So, that's good. We're trying. We should attract, if nothing else, we should attract the ginger contingent. I think.
Exactly.
That might be all that we've got going for us. But
gingers.
Yeah, it's a niche area, but.
That's awesome. And I've just got to ask before we get into this, Jay, if Batman calls at any time behind you, you're going to pick up, right?
He's not there. But I will do. If it lights up, let me know.
I will. Is it or is that a real?
I have to dash away. I can't say any more than that. But if that lights up, I might have to dash out.
I love it. Yeah, we'll see the Ginger J Reed sign in the sky. Bring your 996. We've got to fight crime.
It's the Batmobile. It's the new Batmobile.
Nobody likes gingers. That's what Test Drive Scotland just said. No, we don't have a soul. No one likes gingers. I got my fair bit of that as a kid.
But we're good at faking it. That's the thing. We're good at faking it.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't real.
Yeah, this is a wig, obviously. Bald as a coot.
This is my usual colour, this blondness.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
So we're here to take a break from our daily routine, and this is quite literally the break, because at the bottom of the hour, I've got to run and do something else. It's non-stop at the moment in the auto amateur world, Jay. It's videos.
Time is money, James, or something like that. Buy high, sell low. Or, no, I got that wrong. But
no, that's not my game. No, it's more like fix this.
Oh, I see.
Tape that. Stab that.
This sounds like you're describing marriage, really. I think Ruthie is. She's telling you where you need to be and when. Is that?
Ruthie's an angel, and I love her so much.
But I hope she doesn't see this.
No, my day just keeps going. It's all good. But yeah, we're here to talk about something exciting. I mean, the first bit, let's just get out of the way. We're going to announce a few things, and I'm going to tee it up, and you can get in there for the knockout.
Go on then. I'll knock it out of the stadium or
chat
something.
about what we're going to be doing. I'm going to share my screen, which is exciting. We can show
Good God, you're sharing a screen?
I am.
Wow.
Yeah. It's going to get hot and racy. Maybe
have you got one of your children there to show you how to do that? Have you? Or
no, they're tied up in the car. No noise. In fact, actually,
gagged and bound.
They're outside right now.
Oh, that's good. You'll unlock the door and let them in. Yeah, shall we go for it? Yeah.
Drum roll.
Dun, 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 dun. So then, we, James and me, are going down to Atlanta next month, and in our Porsches, obviously. And we will be doing 3 different things. Firstly, we will be doing and hosting a meet at the tail of the Dragon. So that's not in Atlanta. That's on the border, I think, of Tennessee and I want to say South Carolina, North Carolina. Can't remember. North Carolina. That's right. I'm English. It is what it is. So if you are interested in joining us, we will release some more details this time next week. We're going to do another one of these videos next week. But if you're interested in joining us, now is the time to let us know in the comments below. Let us know if you would like to join us for a tour. There is, I think, 11.8 miles and there are over 300 turns. Which, if you are a Porsche, if you like cars at all, doesn't matter if you like Porsches, you should be loving that concept of going that. Now, I've driven the Stelvio Pass in Italy, which is astonishingly beautiful. But that is only 42 turns. I think 42.
Napoli.
Yeah, brilliant, James. But is that all you've got?
That's all I've got.
Is that all your Italian done in one?
That's all I've got. Pizza margherita.
Oh, get in there, son. Go on. So, 300 turns in under 12 miles. We will not be racing. It is not an official sponsored or insured event or anything like that. So you come at your own risk. But we're going to meet up in advance. We will not just be there for the drive. We're going to be there just talk about each other's cars, catch up, get to know you, all that sort of stuff. So if you would like to come to that, let us know. We would love to meet you. James and I are super sincere when we say that a lot of what we do is all about engaging with people and just creating a bit of a community and enjoying ourselves, right, James?
Absolutely. Yeah, no, definitely. I've been there once before myself. You haven't, so you're in for a real treat. I cannot wait to get back there. I was going to do the Rennsport Dragon Rally, which is organized by a friend, actually a couple of friends of mine that I've met through my channel, and they do events in the summer and the fall. Unfortunately, last year it got cancelled, so I'm really disappointed I didn't get to go. This time, just podcasting the other week, you and I just pulled the trigger and said, let's do it. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, completely spontaneous, and I just can't wait to do it, actually. I can't wait to. It's for. I suspect that for a lot of us, it will be the sort of, I had my first vaccine on Saturday, I think, or Friday, I think it was. And we're beginning to think about getting back to normal. And even though what we're going to be doing, we'll be masked up and taking all the usual precautions, I think to get out of the house and go and do something car related, especially now the winter's coming to an end, is like, come on.
Yeah, get out there, do it.
We want to do, desperate for it now, we just really want to get out there and just enjoy ourselves. So that's thing number one.
So that's Saturday. And we haven't yet figured out exactly where we're going to meet. Andy from The Last Rasp is on, and yes, we are accepting drivers from Australia. Get over here, Andy. Don't play with us.
And ignore those nasty customs men as well, those border patrol people. Just don't worry about it, Andy. Get yourself over here.
Show them what a real knife is. Knifey spoony. Crocodile Dundee style. Yes,
that's not a real knife. Yeah, exactly. So that's thing number one, right? Now, thing number two.
Do that.
Are you there? James lives in somewhere north of the country, and I don't think they've got hot running water up there. The internet's a real challenge for them up there. Hence, you get pictures like this where his face just stops now and again. He's actually there. It's just he stops because he hasn't had any water, and they haven't got that up there where he lives. He'll be back in a moment. I don't know any jokes, just in case anybody's asking whilst we're waiting for James to return. I can't play the spoons. I can't juggle. I can't sing, so we can't do any of that either. But I'm sure he'll be back in a moment. James, are you back with me, my friend? Well, thanks very much for tuning in and listening to me. James is on his way back in, brother. You're back.
I'm back. God, just don't ever move to the suburbs.
I was just saying at your expense that you live up in the north of the country where things are a bit backward. And
what are the odds? I'm a northerner from the UK, and I've moved to the exact northern group of stereotypes that I've moved from. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
You'll be having nosebleeds when you get down this far south, I think. Back into what we call civilization.
Well, wait, before we go to number 2, Jay, unless bomb, let's do a couple of shout outs. My friend John Suarez from Lakeville, Minnesota is on. John has just got himself a new 911. It's a second generation 997, an S. Relatively hard to find, I would say. Beautiful. I'm looking forward to
second generation 997 is kind of one of those cars that's on my list a little bit. I like my Tiptronic. I kind of like my Tiptronic. I know, let's not have that conversation. But the second generation, I know. The second generation 997, if you're going to have an automatic, is the first decent one. I mean, I think the Tiptronic is decent. But I'm aware that others don't agree with you. So second generation 997, firstly, it's really pretty. Secondly, it's not too big. Thirdly, PDK. So good choice.
And fast AF.
Yeah, fast AF.
Yeah, definitely. So there's John. Andy I'm not speaking to Andy anymore. He just put a horrible, horrible comment in there. The conversation made much more sense when it was just Jay. Daniel, 1000 HP. Don't laugh. Daniel, 1000 HP. So Daniel here, he recently just moved away from his base 991, or maybe it was an S991. He's now got himself a 991 GT3. It is absolutely gorgeous. And
well, instantly, we don't like him, do we? I mean, we don't want anything to do with that. That's far too irritating.
He's awesome.
We don't want anything to do with that guy.
he might be coming to our meetup. You never know. He's not too far away from the area. So you better like Daniel.
Very welcome.
He won't let you sit in his car.
Yeah, well, this is I've done it now, haven't I? I've really done it now. But
you'll
have to work it hard to obviously keep up with my 996. I mean, he'll struggle, I would imagine. But maybe I'll just keep going a bit slower, and he'll keep up, I'm sure.
It was a base. Thank you, Daniel. Daniel, for the record, that ginger up there, he's not allowed in your car. I am. All right, Jay, so what's number 2? What are we doing? After we go to the Tail of the Dragon, we're doing a meetup. We're doing some driving.
We're doing some driving next. I think I've got this in the right order. So we are going then on to the Porsche Center in Atlanta. Now, we'll be doing some videos on there. I think we'll release a bit more detail of what we're going to do live as well when we're there next week, right? But we have got an incredible experience lined up. And this is, shall I say more? Shall I say more, or should we save it? Shall I say more? Let's say more. Say a little bit.
I'm the guy that eats his dessert first before we have mains. Get in there. Just
all right. I'll do it. So we've lined up an experience where we were going to be driving around the track. Firstly, in a 911 Turbo S, and secondly, in a GT3. So for me, and I suspect for you, James, you've maybe driven one or two. I know you've driven a GT3 because I've watched videos of on your channel. For me, I've not driven either of those cars, a Turbo S or a GT3. So I cannot wait. And I'm wondering how expensive this is really going to be. Is this where the 996 finally, I see the light, or not? Yeah.
I'm already planning on setting your 996 on fire while you're driving around the track, and you come back and I don't know what happened. It
may already, by the time that stage, be on the back of a lorry, having blown its insides out anyway. So let's remember this is a 996.
I would have scoused anything of value inside while you're on the track.
I've got I bought locking wheel nuts in case you go out in the middle of the night and try to have them away. Coming from Liverpool, I think everybody understands that. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. For anyone who's not based in the UK, Liverpool is it has a certain a reputation, shall we say. Let's leave it at that before I really offend people.
We've got great sense of humour.
That's what I was going to say. That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah.
Right.
So that was number 2, and we're going to be hosting something live there, I think, as well as bringing that to you, probably in an edited video after the weekend that we're there.
Yeah. Several videos, in fact.
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, being YouTubers, we're going to eke it out for about the next 3 years. Still be creating content from that one weekend when grey hair is starting to emerge. But that was thing number 2, which is massively exciting.
I can't wait.
Just off the scale exciting. It's on my list of things to do to get down to the Porsche Center in Atlanta. For those that don't know, Porsche have a center down in Atlanta. I think they've got 2 or 3 of them in the country here. I don't know overseas, where they have a track. They have a little museum. Sorry, go ahead, James.
No, please go ahead. Yeah.
Right. And they've got I think a little museum, which I think they've just swapped around today. I've been following them on Insta, and they've swapped the older cars that they've got there, so you can go and have a look around. I think they maybe even got a restaurant there, but they've also got a track, and you can book experiences. We have not gone by any stretch for the cheapest experience, right, James?
No.
I hope your wife and my wife are probably not watching this. So we've gone for one of the more expensive ones, but should be absolutely brilliant. And as you guys know, we both drive Carreras, especially my 996, 320 horsepower, and then we're getting into a Turbo S and a GT3. So this should be, and going as fast as hopefully we possibly can. So yeah, I'm obviously a much better driver than James, so you might want to watch the masterclass of driving that I'll be putting
below the belt, Jay. Below the
belt. So you might want to watch me, or for the comedy,
if anybody wants to see how Scousers shove dead bodies in the back of 996, that will also be a video.
The front of a 911, right? Not the back, because that's where the engine is. But,
no, it's warmer in the back.
Oh, that's true. That is true. So, hurrah! That's fabulous. That's thing number 2. So, number 1, Tail of the Dragon. Let us know below, and we will love to see you there. We would absolutely love to see you there. Yeah. Number 2, Atlanta Porsche Center. Fabulous, lots of content, be some live stuff as well. Watching James spin, and hopefully he stays out the ditch. But we'll see. It will make great content if James crashes. So when?
Why would you even put that out there?
Well, just setting it. It could be a really good video, and people.
It could be a really good video.
And of course, you'll be in the car. So it won't be on your channel. It'll be on my channel. And
well, I did spend my $50 getting the insurance buy down.
Oh, I thought you bought some diapers. Right. Okay. No. That would be more of a better use, code brown and brown trousers and all that.
I tell you though, so Christopher's asked this a couple of times, why is it called the Tail of the Dragon? And I think we'll cover that in a video once we're actually there. But if you take a look at the aerial view, it basically looks like this.
And at the bottom of it, you've got the dam that he jumped from in The Fugitive. You've seen The Fugitive with Harrison Ford?
Yeah, I didn't realize that was there.
Yeah.
I've actually stood on that dam. I didn't put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah. That's where he jumped from. So
you see, the thing I'm worried about, Jay, for Atlanta is that this beautifully attractive, enormous head inside an even bigger helmet is not going to fit in the cars unless I'm lying like horizontal. And I'm not sure they're going to let me drive 120 miles an hour lying down.
This is an issue, actually, because you're about 8'9" or something ridiculous, aren't you?
And 700 pounds.
Well, look, I am fully prepared to take one for the team and take your spot. So you let me know if you're struggling, and I'll step in for you, and we'll.
You're a good lad.
I'll do what I can for my mates. I'll do this for you.
I appreciate it.
We'll figure that out, James. I'm sure we'll send you out in a Boxster. That's what we'll do. Again, for the comedy value, it'll look tremendous. It'll be great content, I think. So,
Jesus help me.
Number three, and this is again, we'd love to see now the largest cars and coffee event in all of the US. I am told. You tell me. I'm merely English. and I'm a foreigner in this country, and he's from Liverpool, so he doesn't know anything at all anyway. But the largest Cars and Coffee, I am told, is in Atlanta, and it is the Caffeine and Octane Cars and Coffee, in which they have a Porsche lot, and it is hosted in the parking lots of the Perimeter Center in Dunwoody, Georgia. So look up Caffeine and Octane. Again, let us know if you can come. If not, that's fine. There's going to be lots of other people there. We will make friends. At least that's what we'll think. We'll go and irritate other people that will talk to us. They probably won't be our friends, but we can think that they are our friends, right? We made friends. But we'd love to see you. So let us know below if you can come. Bring whatever car you got. We don't care if it's a Porsche or anything. It must be a Porsche.
Come out,
it must be a Porsche.
And what I'm really excited about for that day is we don't have anything else on the agenda right now. So
exactly.
That's a morning meetup. We're not going to be rushing to get away anywhere. We're not traveling back until the following day at least. So I'm planning on spending a lot of time in the Porsche area where we're parked, but I want to go and see, everything else there is to see. McLaren, Bugattis, Ferrari.
Yeah.
There.
We're there for the bants. We're there for the banter.
Yeah.
So, again, we'd love to see. So, this is all about sort of trying to build a little bit of a community here, and just people who are just there for a bit of fun, just to chat about cars, really, and anything else that, that springs to mind, anything about his channel, my channel, anything you like, really, we're there. So come and say hello. You'll see a fabulous silver 996 parked next to some 991.
Which currently still has blue handles.
With blue handles, right? In Miami, blue handles. Yeah. Nick roasted you really well on that yesterday. I thought that was great work on the part of Nick there.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thanks, Nick.
So obviously you won't come for the 991, but come and have a look at the 996. And just come and have a bit of a chat and be great to see. So that's our big announcement, guys. We're coming down.
Our big announcement. It's exciting.
We're on our holidays, James and I, and you'll know us because we're the ginger ones with the lobster-coloured skin. The moment we get any sun, that'll be us, sort of pink and a bit orange, and
that's right.
We're not very good in the sun.
If the sun comes out, we're just going to burst into flames instantaneously, like vampires in a Blade movie. Spontaneously
combust, yes. Or a Porsche 996. It will look like that, a Porsche 996 blowing up. It could be me or James having got a bit of the sun.
Is your insurance paid up on your car?
I think so. Yeah.
Just wondering.
I managed to find some insurance for a 996, which is, interesting all by itself.
That's a whole story for another day.
Yeah.
Looking at the comments, N2 Space, my friend Jeremy from Indiana, he has, I'm just going to put this out there. He has what is probably the most incredible looking GT3. And I'm sorry, Daniel, who's on here, you also have an incredible looking GT3. It's gorgeous. Jeremy's spec is just how I would want a GT3. It is black, it is red deviated, it is just incredible. He is coming down for at least one of the events. We'll probably see him at Hell. We'll probably see him at Atlanta at Caffeine and Octane.
Fabulous. Jeremy, you're welcome. Come and join us. I'm looking forward to meeting you. And you're, moreover, in fact, not you, I want to see your car. If you could just step to one side of the car when I'm looking at it and try not to talk. I'm kidding.
And if Daniel, if you're still on, hit us up in the comments here. Will you be around? Will you be able to come? And this is the, what is this? This is the Saturday, the 10th of April at the Tail of the Dragon, and Sunday, 11th of April at Caffeine and Octane. I'm hopefully finally going to get to see Daniel in person.
That'd be great. That'd be really great. I mean, just people who are like-minded, a bit like us, not too much like us, because that would be weird, but you don't want too many gingers in one place. It is a fire hazard, as we talked about. But it'd be really great if you could all come and just pitch up and let's just get on with it and have some fun.
That's right. And if you don't mind being in an auto amateur video or forced to be in a J Reed video,
nobody comes willingly. They're either paid or coerced or blackmailed or something. So I've got pictures on most of the people that I'm involved with. So.
By the by, after our live session yesterday, I spoke to Nick for a little bit longer and suggested that he come down and join us. And well, I won't repeat what he said, but basically he's not coming.
He didn't sound keen when you asked him on. He didn't. It wasn't his gig.
He's not really a car meet kind of guy.
He had one of his own in. Did you watch his video? He had one of his own in Kiwiland. What do they call that place? New Zealand.
He did. I think he did one in Paris before when he was over there for business. I don't know. Maybe it's a control thing. If he organizes it, he can control. I don't know. I don't want to delve into the psyche of Nick Murray.
It's meeting up with strange men in a car park. I think he calls it a Porsche meet. But that's really what it is. I think it's pretty grotty and dirty.
Daniel's going to check to see if he can come. Jeremy, who's N2 Space, you should check him out on Instagram. You can see his car. But that's it, guys. That's our announcement. We're super excited. This is going to be, again, the Saturday, the 10th of April, Sunday, the 11th of April. We're going to put more details out via Instagram. You can follow us there. We're going to do another one of these lives, same time next week, same time next Monday.
Let's do it same time next Monday. We'll give them a little bit more details about where and when and the specifics, right? And just so that everybody's super clear. This is a sort of a save the date video for now, and that's the aim of this video. So next week, I think let's do one this time next week, then, James, and we'll give them some details about what specifically we're gonna do.
Sounds good. And before we go, one last thing, a shout out to my friend Christopher's son, Alexander, who's going to be 12 on Friday, a budding Porsche enthusiast.
Happy birthday, Alexander.
Alexander, tell your dad to get his ass in gear and come to Tail of the Dragon in a couple of weeks' time.
And bring you along as well.
And forgive Uncle James here for using a swear word. All right, guys. That's it. I did say ASS. All right, folks. We are out.
We're out.
Jay, nice seeing you as ever.
You bet. All the best, James. See you, everybody.
Take